Okay, hi. Welcome to my channel, Kings of Queens, and today I want to talk about energy. A good way to explain energy will be like when you feel, when you say, "Oh, it's something as bad is about to happen." That will be negative energy, and then you'll be like, I felt like that something good was gonna happen. I felt like, I was gonna get this, or I was gonna get that, or do this, or do that, something positive. That's positive energy. So what I want to explain is something, I don't know if too many people will be able to understand it, but it has something to do with astrology. And the reason why it does is because astrology talks about energy, and a lot of us on a day-to-day basis, we don't talk about energy, positive or good energy, or we don't talk about how, say for instance, when you know how they say in the Bible, when you sleep with somebody, when you have sex with somebody, you guys become one. So you start to, probably react like this person, start to think of this person, and a lot of times you notice that this person has basically taken over like your soul. So that energy of that person is there. So so another thing, this is another thing. You know how okay, so how I just explained, you sleep with somebody. Okay, so say for instance, if you're sleeping with one person and you and that person combines, right? So, and if that person is sleeping with another person, you, them, and the other person have combined as well. And then, say for instance, the other person also sleeping. So now you have about 6 people all in like a relationship together. So or even if you don't sleep with the person, if this person is still in your psyche, if this person is still on your mind, and you once probably have slept with this person, or you probably haven't, but regardless, this person is on your mind, or you talk to this person, or you really, really flirt with this person, and you flirt with this person in hopes of being with that person one day and stuff like that. So all them combined, 6 people, all them combined together, right? So I want to tell you how when you go and you read your astrology, or somebody read it to you, and then they have a bunch of things coming up, you're like, what's that? What is those things? A lot of times is those people energy that they're reading about you. Like, you probably feel like, oh, I ain't talking to no woman, or I ain't talking to no guy, but yet and still you probably still going through it with your past, with your ex or something like that. Like, you guys are still getting into it, and it's not that you want that person, but the fact that that person energy is still around, that person is still around. And so that goes, just with any situation. If you're still dealing with somebody, they're in your psyche, they're in your soul, you haven't got rid of them. And when they say, release your karma, that's what you're releasing, it that deep. You're getting somebody basically out your soul, basically. You're removing somebody. You're removing somebody's energy that's attached to yours. You're removing that energy, and it's hard to remove that energy. So as long as people will probably, if you go and somebody probably do some tarot cards on you, or just you go talk to somebody who's intuitive, or just into those things of seeing deeper than just what's in front of them, and they read all of this stuff about you. You say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But energies is also like this. You might, okay, let's number it from 1 to 10. Now, you may not be in a relationship with that person anymore, but you deal with them on 10 is you guys being with each other. You're really loving each other, caring about each other, this, that, and that. You know, but you're at a 1 or 2 with this person of energy. But you're still, it's still attached. It's still there. So they'll pick up on that. They'll pick up on that, and they'll pick up on that. And what's so crazy about that, when you're dealing with more than one person, which is not good to do, and I see on so many levels, it is not good to do, because again, they pick up all that energy, and in a sense, sometimes they'll give you a reading and they'll mix 2 people in one, because that's what's going on. The energy is, it's together now. It's all in one. All these energies are attached to each other now, and they tend to read and pick up on it. They tend to pick up on all of the relationships you're in. All of the relationships that you're in. Even if you feel like, say for instance, you might just flirt with somebody. Like I said, you probably just flirting with somebody. You might be like, hey, you cute, you know, you looking thick today or whatever. But if you're taking a lot out of your life, basically, and and it's taking energy for you to do this to this particular person, it's gonna that's gonna get attached to you. So they're gonna pick that up. Now, somebody who you don't know, you probably say, oh, you cute or whatever, that's not gonna be picked up on. But if the woman or the man that you're taking energy to deal with, good or bad, you're gonna notice that, like I said, if you were to go get a reading, a psychic reading or something like that, you would notice that they pick up on all those energies. And not just yours or the one person that you want them to pick up on. They'll be picking up on everything. And it will just seem, and then this is another thing. Yeah, this is about astrology. This is because this is another thing. It might, what they pick up on sometimes can be really small. It could be really small. It could have been for like 5 minutes. They probably say, you had a business offer or something like that, you know, and that business offer, okay, let's explain that. That business offer probably would just be a job, because that's business, you know what I'm saying? Like, or be like, oh, you was offered some kind of business deal. It could be like somebody called you and was like, yeah, I want to, you know, hook up with you and I want to network and stuff. That's a business deal. But it sounds like it's this big money making deal or something, you know, when it's not. It's just that that's what's present. Those things, those energies, those are present. So this is another thing that goes back to the Bible. And I don't know if it's true or not, but it says how the Bible never said that astrologists are as like devils or evil or whatever what people be saying. It's basically, to me, from my understanding, it was just saying that it's not the last say. But of course it's not the last say, because from what I just explained to you, you can't really take that and just run with it totally. Because, like, say for instance, they probably say, oh, you're lucky, you're gonna win on the lottery or something like that. you probably win $2 or something like that. So they can see these things, but the outcome is different. So that's why it says that in the Bible, basically was saying like that God was saying that, you know, that they're not like the last say. So yeah, so that's understandable. Like I kind of been noticed that. Even when I was younger, I used to, you know, I was interested in the people in the Bible that had dreams and could you know, just basically tell not so much as the future, just, you know, the things that's gonna come to pass and stuff like that. I was always, you know, excited and into those type things or whatever. And it never said that that these people were evil or wrong for doing those things. So yeah, so that's my thing on energy, and I'm definitely gonna get into energy more because I think that it should be taught and a lot of people should learn about it. Thank you.